Can this mid-handicap golfer bounce back? He has a new driver, he has some new irons, he has a new putter, but last week he didn't score the best. Today, in this handicap scoring round of golf, how can he perform? Can he lower his scores? Can he get down towards those single-figure handicap that we all want to achieve? Hole number 10, stroke index 3, 428 yards. A tough start for Dave, but he's ready.
Bit worrying this, Chris, if I'm honest.
Oh, go on.
Well, I've not had a swing really for about a fortnight nearly.
You've had your knee done.
I've had my knee injected and starting on a more difficult back nine on one of the most difficult holes on course, but other than that, everything's fine.
Well, let's see it, Dave. Let's get her off the tee box here. Good news, guys. Last week it was Dave's first over his handicap round, but it actually brought his handicap down slightly because he did have a terrible round to come off. So 12.7 the current handicap. And that's a great shot. Knee
Well, I'm
injection.
stunned at that.
Yep. I mean,
So
we all are, Dave. Good shot. Right. Straight up this fairway. Dave has got his watch on. What is it saying, Dave?
It says 195 to middle, Chris.
195, which for me, I believe, will be that club right there.
Yeah.
It is raining, everybody, again.
That's why we're in shorts, isn't it, Chris?
Yeah, shorts on. I forgot my waterproofs. We're not off to a good start.
It's getting heavier.
It is getting heavier, Dave. We might be taking refuge after this hole.
Bit left.
Kitchen open, but that is a little bit left towards those trees where we might stand under them for a while. Okay, after a brief pause, it looks like it is clearing up over there. There is a gap. But Dave is pin high with the hybrid, but a tough chip here, Dave. What have you gone with?
I've gone with 8, Chris. I'm going to try and drop it short of the mound.
Okay.
And the vain hope it'll roll up somewhere.
Right.
Because I don't think I can hit the green and stop it.
No, not much green to work with here, so Dave's thinking before that hump, up and over. Again, Dave does get a shot here, so you don't want to be ruining your round on the first hole. I mean,
Bit like that.
Expertly done there, Dave. Course here at Garfer, fantastic condition. Greens are delightful. Good roll again. Just a slight misread, Dave.
Yeah. I don't think it were a bad stroke.
No, but we'll take it. 5 for 4. The level of your handicap. Right, 11th hole, par 4. Dave's selecting his club of choice. Driver looks to be the one.
It is. There's water. A bit of a beck. Cock beck as it happens. But it's 280 yards out, so I think I'll be safe.
I think you're fine.
According to watch, it's 280 anyway.
Well, we shall see. Last drive was a good one. A solid start. Can it continue?
Ooh. I don't think we need to worry about the beck.
It's missed the trees, Dave, but you might have some tree trouble for your second shot there. Stroke index 13, so another shot for Dave.
Daft as it sounds, Chris, because of the way that the World Handicap system works, that there's only about 3 people in the world can understand, off my full handicap I get about 16 shots here.
Well, we might need to use it right here. Not position A here, so in a little bit of trouble with some overhanging clubs. You've got your club of choice.
Overhanging clubs?
What have we gone with?
Overhanging clubs?
Oh, overhanging trees. I don't know where I've gone with clubs.
I'm going to have a go and try and hit a low 6 iron because I've got 155 to the middle, sorry, but more like 165, 170 to the back. So if I hit a low one over the hedge, it should run up.
Yeah, so from here, Dave does get a shot. taking your medicine here and just getting back in play. Let's see if Dave can pull off this majestic shot he's called. Tell you what, Dave, it
Wow.
might be too good.
Stop, 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 stop,
Oh,
stop.
oh, oh. Well,
Do you know
there,
what? I'll
Dave.
take that, Chris, if I'm honest. That's not bad, is it?
There's Dave behind the tree. Now, that is a fantastic shot, Dave. I didn't think you had that in the locker. Back of the green. A little bit of semi-rough to go through, then the fringe, and down to this flag. Dave's got his secret weapon out.
Well, my thinking is, Chris, and I know you shouldn't think negatively, but it's a downhill lie. If I try and chip that, if I thin that chip, it's down there, which to bring a 3-putt into play, which I walk off with a 6. I'm thinking, if I get it on the green here, the worst I should walk away with is a 5.
Yeah, whatever you're the most confident with, Dave. That's the thing here. Dave does have those hybrids in that he has used for chipping, but he's very confident with his putter.
See what I mean? It just keeps going.
Yeah, it did run through that. It was quite thick, that semi there. Again, lush conditions at the moment. A few burnt out patches, but the semi-rough is around the edge of this green is nice and thick, so certainly gets you thinking on those shots. Well,
Take a 5 after the drive, to be fair.
Nothing lost. So 12th hole here, par 3, 157 yards. No shot for Dave.
Front pin.
Choice?
It's going to be a 7-iron.
Okay. Well, certainly
Go.
find that bunker, Dave. That's over the bunker, on the green, or again, you don't know your own strength, Dave. That looks to be maybe towards the back. Back of the green, a long way to go here, so all that pace here, Dave. No shot. So can Dave 2-putt from here? If you do watch the channel, guys, then you will know that this is outside of the range of a 2-putt on tour. So Dave will be more than likely looking at a 3-putt over a 2-putt. Let's see what he can do.
Go on.
That's a pretty good putt there, Dave. You'd take that. And guys, if you're enjoying this series so far, get in those comments below. What do you think Dave will get his handicap down to by the end of the year? And also, what are your goals? What are you looking to get your handicap down to? Because this is what this series is about. How can you as a handicap golfer maybe improve your course management, maybe choose different shots to help you lower your scores?
Normal thinking says try and rip a driver down there as far as you can, but it's very tight.
It is par
5.
here, stroke index 11. What are you going with, Dave? Are you going to go driver?
I am.
Going
Yeah.
for it. Commit to your shots.
Ooh, not my best, but it's down there, I suppose.
No, but it is bounding down there, Dave. Still going.
Bit afraid of the beck running down the left-hand side. I've been in it many times, Chris.
Is that why you've got one of those fishing rods in the bag, Dave?
That's correct.
Short of the back, but you were just saying off the tee there, obviously extremely narrow back there, but
Yeah, it's quite a fearful hole for people like me who've got a tendency to hit it left. So, you know, sometimes I wonder if there's any point in taking the driver. I might as well just, you think, sometimes take that Zexio 3 hybrid and go for position rather than distance.
yeah, and probably obviously with the strike you've ended up hitting off the tee, you're probably in a similar place.
I would say I'd be a bit further.
Oh, so there you go. So probably something to consider going forwards. And guys, there's probably holes at your golf course where you just automatically get the driver out, but have a think. Is it the club that you actually need? What have we got now, Dave?
I've got, it's 300 yards to the green.
Okay.
So I'm going to aim for that little single tree in the middle of the fairway. And
Yep.
you'll remember what sort of tree it is, won't you, Chris?
Yep.
Go on.
It's a tree.
Copper Beech. So I'm going to take my 5 hybrid, which hopefully should leave a relatively short
Right.
one in,
Okay.
hopefully. Well, not quite at the Copper Beech, but
Tiger line. It's hit the tree and deflected off, Dave, towards that copper birch.
not the best.
Right, Dave, how far? The greenkeepers just give us
We've got
wave.
170 to the middle. I shouldn't really be thinking about where the pin is at this distance, should I?
No, front pin, 170 is your number, Dave. Let's just play 170 because we know, on average, most golfers even, not gophers, are short of the green, and we know Dave in particular, 67% of the time he comes up short of the green. And that's a lot of the times. He's not strike, he's simply using the wrong club, although today we've been long. So let's see how this goes. Club of choice?
6.
6. That is a fantastic
Bit off balance,
shot.
Chris. Bit left.
Yeah, but I was about to say the best place to be is just left. We've got plenty of green.
Oh, I
Chip up the
I
green.
knew you were going to say that, Chris, and that's why I did it.
That was a delightful strike though, Dave. Like I said, not a bad place to miss it because you've got all the green to work with. So, again, pin high there, right club. We're not short.
No.
Changing these stats slowly but surely. What club have you gone for?
I've
Pitching wedge?
no, I've gone for the gap wedge to try and pop it up and hopefully roll it towards the hole
Right.
because it's quite thick here.
It is very lush around the edge of the screen.
Had a bit of rain
Had a little bit of rain.
last few days.
Gato ball. Right, Dave, what
Shocking.
wasn't your finest, Dave, was it?
Well, on my backswing, I decided to lift up for some unknown reason, and
Wasn't very smooth, that, was
it's only
it,
going to
Dave?
be, it's only going one way there, isn't it?
Pressure's on the putter again. Your favourite club. Mr. Reliable.
Great line.
Yeah, I mean, pace, Dave, was pretty good. I was that zoomed in, it looked like it went miles wide, but another tester here, but that's for 6 for 5. Stay level to the old handicap. And he does. Good putt.
Bit of a knee knocker, Chris.
Right, 14th hole here, 376 yards, stroke index 9. A good putt on the last hole there for 6 for 5, so we're still level to Dave's handicap. Sun is trying to come out for us here. And that, although a low one, is straight up the middle, and that will run for miles.
Check that, Chris.
I'm just saying there, well, we couldn't see the ball solid, but one of your best drives you probably ever hit down here, Dave.
Well, best result.
Best result, okay. In particular there, Dave. So how far have we got? Stroke index 9.
According to Golf Buddy, 115 to the middle.
115. Club of choice pitching wedge?
Yeah.
And you were just saying about your clubs, obviously, because they are hybrid, it's getting used to obviously having a lot of loft, but also a shorter shaft than you're used to with a hybrid.
Yeah, because my default thought was originally that, you know, hybrid, you'd be expecting sort of the head to be that far away from your feet.
Yeah.
Whereas it's not. Because of the length of the shaft, you just kind of treat it like you would a normal pitching wedge, really.
Yeah, so
And
like a normal iron
just
here.
sort of a fist length away from your belt buckle.
Yeah, exactly. And you're trying to get that same kind of ball position. We are treating it just like it is an iron, it's just a hybrid iron. Plenty of loft there.
Good for distance, Chris.
Pin height, that's the place to be, and we've got a putt.
At worst, you see, if you aim for the pin there and it does skip off, it's going to go in the bunker on the right hand side, which is what happens a lot.
Yeah, and you'll be short sides, but there we've got a chance. Even 2 putts will do. Downhill tester here. Wind starting to pick up. People do say here, obviously the back 9 is tougher. We've got some tough holes to come, and you might be saying that at your golf club, but again, it's all about just plotting your way around, using your shots where you get them, not convincing yourself that I always struggle on the back 9. The back 9 always gets me. Let's just play the holes as they come. Good putt, Dave. A big swinger there.
Yeah, I played about that distance. The other side, it was obviously double what I thought.
Yeah, it moved a lot more than I thought that, to be honest, Dave.
Deck of 4.
We've got Rich Foreigners, head greenkeeper, doing a fantastic job out here. Middle of the fairway again, Dave. Like I said, not the best strike, not the best shot, not the best flight, not what dreams are made of, but that is what dreams are made of. So how
well,
far...
you know, there's a bloke I play with, Phil Hampshire, and if he hit a shot like that and it ends up in a good position, he still moans about it because he says there's absolutely no joy in it. I don't mind.
Well, that's it. We'll move on, Dave. How far have we got?
We've got 240 at middle.
204. Phil, if you're watching, you know what he's talking about. Right, I thought he was going to say Scottish Paul, but...
No, Scottish Paul never hits it this far.
No, that's true. He's normally back there somewhere, isn't he? Back there.
It's got that high Scottish fade thing going.
Shocking. Right, come with the Zexio Hybrid then.
Yeah.
204. Tricky pin here, so this is a pin where we're not thinking about that, it's just middle of the green. If anything, the best place to be here is left side of the green because it takes away that bunker. So, let's see what Dave can do. 1 under his handicap so far. Shot on here. Well, we said don't go at the flag, but is he going to miss the bunker?
Yes.
Tell you what, Dave.
I know you said don't go flag hunting, and I didn't really mean to, if I'm honest, but you know.
That's going to be very close, that, Dave. Right, so up here.
Tell you what, that's best shot I've ever hit on here.
Stroke index 1.
Well, I say it best shot, best result I've ever had on here.
Yeah, Dave just said didn't hit the driver well, didn't hit that fantastically well, but that's probably for one of his very rare birdies or birdie attempts on this hole.
Too low.
It was a feeble attempt,
It
but
was.
at the end of the day, stroke index 1, that takes you to under your handicap here at Garforth. 16th hole here, fantastic par 3, playing 164 yards. No shot for Dave. Club of choice? Dave's found a tee.
Five hybrid. I thought I'd found another small tee then, Chris.
And you didn't.
No, it broke.
The suspense was killing us. Right, let's see it. Middle of the green is the play here, surrounded by bunkers, front right and front left, so about carry numbers here.
Ah!
Oh, breeze quickly picked up there, Dave, and went
Yeah,
into.
do you know what? I thought, shall I just step away and give myself a minute, but amateur golfers aren't that bright, are they?
We're chipping. Right, Dave just said he's got away with
I
it.
have a little bit. I mean, it was a poor shot, and the wind was up, but a couple of yards further, and I'm right under the overhang, not this one where the ball is, but the one in front.
Yeah, right under that there. But
Which makes life very difficult.
yeah, a big lip to go over. I will get up on the green, Dave. What club are you thinking? You're 56?
Yeah,
56 Sky
I am.
Soldier. Big lip to go over. Plenty of green to work with here though, so doesn't need to go too high risk. Exceptional. Right, 17th hole here, stroke index 5, 431 after a good scramble on the last.
Yeah, quite happy with that chip, Chris.
Let's see what the driver can do.
Completely off balance.
It's a left one, Dave. We might be in a bit of bother there. Your team's
Look who's
behind
there.
you, don't worry. We need to find the ball more importantly.
Oh,
Some could say not position A, Dave.
no, it's not where I'd have picked if I'm honest.
We've got some work on.
It's a bit annoying because I think I got away with a 3 on last hole, didn't I?
Yep. What is the club of choice? What are we going for?
3.
Meets the green.
I'm going to try and progress this 3 hybrid as far as I can.
Right, let's see then. Right down the line. In the trees, in the bushes.
Oh no.
Oh dear, oh dear. Hey, I don't think we've had one of these shots yet, Dave. In all the rounds we've played, we've not had a fairway-ish bunker shot.
No.
Put the 11s to the test, or are you thinking one of your Skyforges?
No, I'm thinking 11 hybrid.
Can
It's
see how it does.
100 yards to the middle.
Fantastic bunkers. 100 yards to the middle.
Yeah.
See, left of the flag here is the play. Dave gets a shot, so again on the green, 2 putts. Wouldn't be a bad thing. You're going gap, or are you going pitch?
I'm going pitching wedge because when I've hit any hybrid out of a bunker, you seem to lose just a little bit of distance.
Okay, well.
Not bad that, Chris.
No, just on the front edge, is it?
I think so, yeah.
Not bad there, Dave. Like you said, it did lose a little bit of distance. Another tester for distance-wise here, though, with the putter. So outside 30 feet. We know this club has certainly helped Dave. And we do have a fitted one of these coming on the channel very soon, guys. So this isn't fitted for Dave, it's actually fitted for myself. So we've got one coming for Dave. It should be in play very soon. A little bit of work left, to say the least, again. It was extremely positive. It was a great roll. Unfortunately, Dave,
Double.
it's going to be a 6 for 5. Back to 1 under the handicap. Still under the handicap, so again, we don't want to be crumbling on the last hole just because of this hole right here. The drive cost you. We got a little bit too aggressive maybe with that shot as a recovery shot. Back to 1 under. So 18th hole, white tees here, back here, a big difference to the blues and yellows down there, but good drive required. Forget about that double, Dave. Another hole with a shot. Again, it's a low one, but that will run a long way straight down.
Do you know
the
what,
middle.
Chris? I was simply wanting to make sure I didn't pull it left.
Well, you did your job, Dave. Not gone as far as we thought, but again, for that shot, we'll take it. How far?
Got 190, Chris.
190. So again, it's nothing for long here. It's
So I'm
running.
thinking about going with the 5 hybrid because that Zexiel, if I catch it, that's through, isn't it?
Yeah, it's going to go too far. So 5 hybrid is the right club, I think, here. And just a normal one. We don't need to try and muscle this there.
No.
Can we get a shot on here, Dave? So
Yeah.
1 handicap already. That was a great swing, that, Dave. Oh, what a bounce. Has it just ran in?
Yep, I think so.
What a shame it kicked left that on you, Dave. The world's against you today. As we come down here, the good news is it's just short of that bunker, Dave.
Dreams of life, Chris.
So we've got a relatively, famous last words, a straightforward chip here, Dave.
Yeah.
To that flag, up and down, 2 under the handicap. It'll be a pretty good result because we've had some indifferent shots today.
It's very up and down round.
Yeah. Club of choice?
Good old Tacoma 52 Skyforger.
Skyforger 52. So if you didn't know, guys, there are some new Skyforger wedges out. There are some new wedges out in general from Tacoma. There's a Brian Bros edition and some Skyforger 002. So if you're in the market for some wedges, we're going to be reviewing those very soon on the channel. We might even go into this man's bag.
They're the right price point for my bag, aren't they, Chris?
They are just over £100 now. The Brian Bro edition are coming at £122 in the UK, so a little bit more expensive. Full face groove options. More lofts, more grinds. Chip shots like that, Dave. Do you need some new wedges?
Well,
this for 2 under the handicap, Dave.
Well, 1 under currently.
1 under currently.
Get in.
What a putt. So guys, another fantastic putt there from the arm lock putter from Golf Punk. But guys, that's 2 under par for Dave. We're going to see next week what that does to his handicap. We're going to be soon getting on a little bit of a tour, playing some different golf courses, going to the coast. Where do you want to see us play, and are you enjoying the series? Guys, if you're enjoying the content, then make sure to hit that subscribe button. We'll see you again soon.